accurate local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
A live look from Camp Hill. Sun has not risen yet, but looking at the sky, not a whole lot of difference from what we've seen on many of these previous days. We'll get another mix of sun and clouds as things go along. Yesterday's high, 93 degrees, well above that average. The low continues to be what the low is, which is relatively mild, driven largely by the just incredible amount of moisture we have across the mid-state. So once that changes, we'll see things get to a little bit on the cooler side of things, but we're not quite there yet. Still a lot of higher pressure across the East Coast. You can see a cold front draped across parts of the Midwest. That is eventually what we're going to be tapping into over the next day and a half. Thursday being the real day where we see that big change. For today, not much of a decrease, unfortunately. In fact, things might get warmer than they were yesterday, if anything. Gettysburg still at about 74 degrees. Temperatures across the mid-state in the mid to low 70s, no surprise there. I wouldn't be surprised if some of our Ridge and Valley locations get into maybe the upper 60s out the door, but that's about as cool as it's going to get for you, and it's only going to warm up from here, unfortunately, getting to about 94, maybe 95 degrees by the time of peak heating. Now, there is one major difference between today and yesterday, and that is the chance for a stray thunderstorm. That's going to be largely late afternoon. I would say early evening is going to be your time frame for that. Most of this day, relatively dry, but you look at the precision cast, and yes, you do get a storm or two that kind of pops up around your dinner time. So something to be on the lookout for, certainly, because if you tap into one of these storms, could drop your temperature by about 15, 20 degrees, maybe an early cool down for you. Many of us are just going to have to deal with it and wait for things to really change heading into the latter half of the week. But for today, could be a nice little appetizer for what's to come. A nice little cool down. Of course, the main rain is all arriving on Thursday. That's going to start off with maybe a few showers here and there and then really develop into more widespread shower and storm activity as we get into the afternoon, sticking through the evening. So really the second half of the day is where a lot of this rain is going to fall, and it'll actually continue into the overnight at points. There will be some, stray showers on the backside. That will continue until the morning hours on Friday, believe it or not. Friday itself, though, being a mainly dry day. Of course, that high, 78 degrees. And basically sticking around 80 through the weekend and into the start of next week. No rain chances to speak of. Low humidity, that does mean lows get to around 60, maybe the upper 50s in some places. We do, unfortunately, start to warm up by this coming Tuesday. We were always going to warm up because the month of August is typically one of the hottest months of the year, and I'm sure we'll get back to the 90s soon enough. But it is nice to see that quick break that we get, just a few days stretch right here where you got nothing to worry about. You're not going to have to hydrate as much, I guess. You're not going to have to, bring the little spritzers I was talking about yesterday. You can walk around, and it's going to be a nice day outside.
Yeah,
that's all you can ask for.
This weekend we can get some yard work done, and
Sure.
It's not going to be super unpleasant.
Yeah, your husband can mow the lawn, and
Again.
he's not going to have to go in 5 times or whatever it was.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
good stuff.
All right.